Hey there, it's Gypsy. I'm coming to you all natural this evening. It's summertime and I'm a teacher now, right? So we're doing good to even know what day it is, folks. Um, anyway, I just wanted to talk to you for just a quick sec, which you know it's not going to be that quick because I talk a lot. But I wanted to talk for just a second about kind of a topic that I touched on with a buddy of mine, Allorah Rayne, not long ago. And it has to do with relationships. And we were kind of, throwing some stuff back and forth about, the dynamics of relationships and, especially like new relationships and moving into relationships and, kind of how people get to know each other and, things like that and the progression of relationships. And, whenever you're young, you kind of tend to throw yourself into things. And as you get older, you get a little more guarded and you don't necessarily just throw head over heels over everybody that, throws you a phone number because otherwise, whatever. So anyway, we were talking about this and in the conversation, I'm a metaphor person, okay? So I kind of tend to speak in metaphors sometimes. Often when it's really not even necessary, I just do it. And, the only way that I could kind of like express to her, this issue that I've been dealing with is that, it's very difficult to get close to someone. It's very close to really let yourself just fall into someone whenever there's these reservations for whatever reason. We all kind of have our own, reservations. It could be personality quirks. It could be, some are more severe than others. It's like the deal breakers versus the things I can work with, things like that. And, when we were talking about it, I was like, but there's those things that happen when you're developing a relationship that are kind of like red flag things. They're things that make you kind of step back. And it's like, okay, I can't be quite that open with you because that was kind of sharp and pointy what you just did or what you just said right there. So I'm going to just go ahead and bring it back a little bit. And, when you find yourself over a long period of time, those things start to kind of stack up. It's like you get zinged so many times and then it's kind of like, it's almost like pricking your finger over and over and over again. You get to where it's like it doesn't even really hurt anymore. You get a callus there, and so you kind of get this film or this layer of toughness that you just kind of like, you quit feeling certain things that you used to feel before. And in some ways that can be a good thing. You don't want to be one of these people that just cries the drop of a hat. That's annoying. It's annoying to be that person. It's annoying to be around that person all the time. I mean, it's, that's frustrating, but, at the same time, there's another side to the spectrum. I always talk about balance. It always goes back to balance, but it's like, if you swing too far that way, you're kind of a callous, cold-hearted bitch. Nobody likes that guy. And so it's kind of like one of those things where, it's a tough balance. And I was talking, and I told Laura, I said, it's almost like I feel like, you have to wear like this emotional condom when you first meet someone, and you get to a point where you're like, you're being awful nice. Why? It's kind of like, you have to kind of fight that, I think, when you get to a certain age, when you're still out there, kind of putting yourself out into the energy, and you're like, there's something wrong with you. Why are you talking to me? What? And so you get this, and anyway, I told her, but there's a shade of that's good, I mean, you don't want to be like, hi, my name is so-and-so, thanks for talking to me, hi, take me home. No, nobody likes that guy either, and so it's kind of like, that guy gets used up real quick, so you have to kind of find a balance. And, the thing is that when you first meet someone, most people, they, you kind of do. You wear an emotional condom. It's the safe way to go. You don't want to make yourself vulnerable to things that might infect you and make you sick in your head or in your heart or, whatever. And the problem is that over time, as you get to know someone, when you've been with someone for so long, when you feel like you need to probably double up or triple up on your emotional condoms rather than like, you know what, I feel safe now. I think I'm ready. That's your sign that it's not going in the right direction. You should be able to shed that and love freely and not have to be inhibited or have any sort of a barrier between you and whoever it is that you're sharing yourself with. You shouldn't have to protect yourself emotionally whenever a commitment's been made, whenever, you know, that's supposed to be your person. And if you find that over time you might need 2 or 3 layers of that emotional condom in order to really feel safe, you start to get to where you can't really feel anything at all. And then, I mean, why bother people, really? I'm just saying, something to think about. Something I've kind of, little revelation I've come upon lately, and I felt like I needed to share it with all of you. So there you go. And Allorah, thank you for the conversation. That was by far one of the more enlightening and entertaining conversations that I've had recently. So that was lovely. Thank you so much. But anyway, I don't know. Give me your thoughts. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Am I making any sense at all? No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about tarot cards today. Later. Peace.